that mouse or that screen phone, you're watching Spread Those Wings.
My man.
Just a turn of the head. Welcome, everybody, to a very special edition
of Murder Mystery Dinner.
Can you imagine if we dressed like this and did a murder mystery?
Oh my god. It was Franko in the bathroom with the cum choo-choo. Guys?
Off the rails already.
Well, what did you expect?
Yeah.
Welcome to the 3W's edition Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast. Wings, whiskey, and we just don't have the wine, so...
I'm a big fan.
We're all drinking different whiskey. We're all going to get different levels of fucked up.
We all have a different style.
We all have different style. But we all have style, class, pizzazz, you might say.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Do you need your sunglasses?
No.
You right?
Good brother.
Okay.
We're here to gamble on some UFC tonight. We're drinking whiskey from all of the continents. We got some Japanese whiskey. We've got some Jack Daniels. I got some Old Camp. We have some Irish whiskey in there. You have Knob Creek Maple.
Yeah, maple. It's delicious. Very good.
And we've got some good old-fashioned Jim Beam, but there's 7 bottles. We'll see how many are standing in this tonight. Guys, we went to Mike and Pop's today, located in Kenmore, New York. Someone needs to fix something. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. There are normally dog shit options for wings in Kenmore outside of Penny's. This goes back somewhere for me. This hits me right in the feels. I don't know if you ever went there. Mike and Pop's, formerly known as the Jake. I never went there during the Jake days. Formerly known as Malone's. Malone's used to run 10-cent wings.
Oh, wow.
I used to get there for the 10-cent wings. They were always above average to mediocre.
Mediocre?
6.57, but at 10 cents a wing, you gotta give them a 10 on price, and you can't even see that nowadays. So yeah, man, that used to be... I'm not wearing a watch, right? Can you tell me what year that was?
2003.
No. 2009, 2010. roughly 10 years ago, but yeah, we used to go there with the weird produce guy who worked at Save-A-Lot. I hope he's watching. Shout out James Johnson.
Hey, James.
He was a basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's, no, I was thinking Jack Johnson. He's a musician, but guys, we are here.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson's a football coach and a NASCAR racer. We're here yet again. We went to Mike and Pop's. I am the Buffalo Wing Butte.
Yes, he is.
Kyle Rainey. That right there's Captain Wildman Cajun. Wild Style Pisner. In the middle, the ever-lovely suited sex dungeon bouncer himself, Mike Franko. And apparently, Franko came up with this one. We have Professor Dipalma.
Yes, Professor Dipalma. Or Professor Meatstick, as I like it.
Professor
Meatstick.
Guys, it's been a hot minute since these guys have been on. Unfortunately, we're still without Gary for a little bit. So what do you say we do it up?
I will say that these two lovely gentlemen here have had an all-time episode, both of them.
They really both have had all-time episodes.
Like phenomenal.
So it only made sense when we
get some really good flavors with those two.
Franko hit me up. I'm so
There you go. That's a good
Franko hit me up and goes, I want to have a whiskey and wine night, and I go, or whiskey and metal night, and I go, well, if we're gonna do that, let's do whiskey and wings. And then I'm married to a beautiful woman.
I gotta get another wing.
So I wouldn't dare exclude her. She's not really a whiskey person. So we went whiskey, wine, and wings. Apparently women. So
excuse me.
We're gonna start by dipping Matt dip in this wonderful chicken dip and wing cup here.
Shout out to Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle down in Texas. Not this Kyle. Not
Steve.
But guys, let's get to town here.
brothers.
A good brother.
Good brother.
Oh my. Well, that's crispy wine.
That's crispy. I'm not disappointed in that.
I got a little disappointed. That's not the way they cooked it though. But it's also not something that I think is going to be an issue for the whole episode. So I'm going to start with it honestly, Ryan, because I've got one bone to pick on this.
Never mind.
I'll start off fast here. There's no flavor. There's very little flavor for a medium wing.
It's to be desired.
Yes, that's it. It's really not too tough of a situation here.
I really need to swirl my glass here.
Crisp is going to be a 9.
It's my maiden goal.
Whiskey, you say?
They don't call him whiskey dick piss for nothing. Crisp is going to be a 9.
I like how I disagree with you. You're right, no.
No argument there.
Meat's going to be an 8.5. Decently sized wings. The crisp is phenomenal. Amount of sauce, I'll go 8 as well. I picked that off the side. And if I didn't know any better, that would have been some bottom of the barrel bullshit.
Yeah.
That was covered in sauce on the backside, and it was stuck sideways up on the edge. Like I said, the issue is the flavor. I'm gonna go 6. I got a plain wing. I did not get any heat whatsoever with that medium wing.
Even without the blue cheese.
And that's it. I only did half, like one side of them.
Almost tasted mild.
Yeah.
And that's the only alarming thing, but I mean, price I'm gonna go 7. Definitely could have been cheaper. If the flavor's there, I think we have a really good hit. But I'm gonna go with a 77. Dude, for being a little place that's been open less than a year, starting the pandemic, the cooking skills are there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not gonna tarnish the flavor yet because this one looks magical.
Yeah.
And that's got some kick to it, it looks like, as well. That might end up being what I want in a medium.
They give us more than 10, you can, for sure.
And I'm happy with that, so shout out to you, Mike and Pop.
They're real nice people.
Next thing I'm gonna find out that it's only Mike and not Pop, like on the
No,
Bob
split up. It's
Well, I know, but we had Kevin on 3 weeks ago. I'm like, yeah, shout out to you, Bob and John's. They're like, actually, it's only Bob now. John's going. Oh shit!
It's gimmick infringement.
We're having a gimmick right now. Captain Cajun,
Absolutely.
as you will.
For sure. Huh. This is gonna kill me to just go through, really. The crispiness, I'm just gonna start with that.
That's fine. That's what we start with.
Crispiness, I will go a 9.5. This reminded me of the Nick and Matty episode where you could hear it on Delaware.
The cheddar cracker one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You took one bite of it, you could hear the crunch anytime that happens. I'm happy.
Yeah.
The amount of meat, I'm gonna go 7.5. Both of the ones that I had weren't the biggest wings, but it happens. You know what I mean? There's a wing shortage. It's understandable.
We're not going to win every single time.
No. The amount of sauce, going 6. That to me is if you order from a regular mom and pop pizzeria, if you got lit sauce. That is honestly what I got here. So I'm trying to be bathed in this shit, you know?
You want to take a bath in it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bathe,
Like a
bath.
shower.
Sauce me down!
Flavor, I'm trying to get a little kick. I'm trying to get some type of flavor. Didn't get either of those. 7.
A homeless man named Hank took a little bit of gargle of Frank's and spit it back on his wing. That's
Going
what
back to the
happened.
crisp though, usually about 13 minutes-ish for wings. I'd say these were about 16, 17 to get the nice crunch.
Ryan
Sorry,
used to work in I said Ryan used to work in a kitchen, and this is valuable.
Yeah,
shit
I
here.
know how this works. And how much were they?
$1.70 a wing. We've been in the we were at $1.33 with Bob and John's. We were at $1.40 with Roman recently. We were at $1.53. How do I know these numbers?
No, it's very impressive. It's a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
It's
No?
I don't put that shit in the spreadsheet. It's just
Yeah.
remembering from the episodes.
I smoke too much weed to remember these numbers.
I don't want to talk about smoking. I don't want to talk about that right
You smoke weed?
I'll go 7 for the. I feel like anything above a 7.5 for me is solid. But
Yeah.
7, these just they're kind of salty now without the thing. I don't know. I just
now. No,
wasn't.
you're right. And like I
I wasn't
said,
turned on. I'm all horned down.
he's horned down. Not horned down.
Horned down. Very fast.
Very horned
I feel like
down.
every time he gets excited, I just want to throw down. I'm all horned down. That or I'm a Texas Longhorn going deranged. Good brother, Dipalma.
74 total.
Yes.
Sorry.
I will go crisp 9.5. They were very crispy, which is how I like my wings. I will go, what's next?
The amount of meat.
Amount of meat, I'll go 8. Mine was pretty meaty. Yes, sir. Flavors next?
Amount of sauce.
It's not really bad.
Whatever way, either way.
As long as we hit all 5.
Okay, amount of sauce, I'll go 6. It wasn't too saucy, but mine had a little more than I think these guys might have had.
I was higher than you. I think you had more than him.
Oh,
Right.
oh, I just ruined everything.
No. It's all by taste. It's all by personal preference.
There you go. Personal preference.
The amount of, or the flavor.
Flavor, I'll go like a 6. For a medium, I thought it was gonna be a little extra kick, but it did kind of taste like a mild, like these guys were saying.
I wonder if they almost rushed because I was there.
They saw you.
They saw you walk in the door with
And they were like, this guy's important. He's a food critic. You know? Damn right.
doing your fucking Vince McMahon strut through the door.
Listen here,
I want to do like, I'm like, oh my boards. I'm like, how are we? Here for Kyle.
This guy's wearing his watch backwards.
You know what's not gonna be backwards? The shape of that watch here for it to crash.
Never. Continue. My apologies.
That's okay.
I'm wearing my watch backwards.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're off the rails.
We've been.
When are we not? The last time we did 2 episodes.
We gotta go.
Last time we did episodes, you flat out told them, "Hey guys, we just did crack."
That's my intro. Lovely time.
There's an intruder.
Oh my
Intruder
God.
alert! Intruder alert! And price.
First, I'll go.
I thought there was something wrong with my hair. I just looked over here. I was like, what's up, guys?
I'll go 7.5. Your hair is beautiful.
Hey, that's fucking balding and shit.
I don't think so at
It's a
all.
fade on top.
It was phenomenal.
Fade on time. I even took a fucking shower. 74. Wow.
74 is a common. Guys, I just want to let you know, this episode's not going to be Mike and Pops featuring X and Y. It's going to be Mike and Pops Good Brother Edition.
There we go.
All right, that's good. I like that.
Yes.
Good Brother Franco. Step Bro.
Crispiness, I'll go a 9. That when I got into a wing, I want to hear that crunch, and I was not disappointed. Flavor, I have to rate it low. It tasted very mild to me. Bland. So I'll go a 5. Sauce, I also want to rate that low.
Sure.
I'll go 6.5.
Okay.
Amount of meat.
Amount of meat. Meat was good. Meat was, I want to say, around a 7. And price, you said it was
$1.70.
70. I'll go 7. It was the weight was very average to me.
Gary? Is that you? You tough grading bitch. But, you know what score he gave it?
69.
He gave it a 69! Hey! Guys,
I appreciate your insight.
Franco is the king of 69.
I'm not a fiend, I promise.
Franco's the king of 69s. We lost. Devin came in and disappeared in the kitchen.
Fine, you can go.
You can walk
Don't
through.
worry
No
about
one's going to question
That
it.
guy's gonna edit this later. Don't worry about
I'm still going to leave her when she runs through.
it. That's fine.
That's former camera
Our
Devin.
own fan club, you know?
Can you edit people out of the video?
No, I don't plan
Do you
to.
know how much you edit?
This already takes me 6 years to edit.
You want to edit people out.
Absolute nerve.
You people.
You people.
Ryan,
Yeah.
just because
Oh, I can't.
that looks like it says your name all over it, that's got flavor caked into it.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's one. That's a nice drum right
Oh, that's the Gary drum. That's the OG Joe Lee drum. Could you imagine having
Miss you, Gary.
OG on this episode?
Gary.
No, I mean, we're waiting for Gary to come back. I'm saying, could you imagine? Gary's right below us right now. No, we didn't kill him and bury him.
No.
I'm literally in the
He's
upstairs
got the
apartment.
broom on the ceiling. Keep it down up there.
Yeah, Darren Kiss.
If I text him and told him to just peek around the corner and jump in the episode, do you think he would?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Cajun Chipotle.
I like that.
Oh. Oh. Rock hard. In the words of Captain Cajun himself, all horned up. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, that is lovely.
That is delectable, as the kids like to say nowadays.
Like a college word.
I'm a professor, yes.
I thought you were just Professor X. Hello,
Hello.
X-Men. Please, I'm trying to kill.
Hello, Franco.
That's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I know Gary's asked about some college football right now. I'm like, yo, come peek around the corner and say hi to our adoring fans. Taking a mental health break. Ooh, guys, I'm all horned up.
Yeah.
Me as well.
You're going last because you are the captain.
Alright. That is fine.
You're going first.
Crisp, 9.5. That was, love that.
Woo!
Sauce, also a 9.5. Flavor, I'm gonna do 8. Price, go with the same price again.
What was that? 7?
7.
And the amount of sauce.
The amount of sauce, 8. This was I enjoyed
Son
this.
of a bitch, thanks on an encyclopedia. The same one.
I enjoyed this wing very much, more so than the first wing we had. Definitely a step up.
Big time more show. You went from a 69 to an 84.
What would you have liked more out of the flavor, out of curiosity?
What do
You
you
rated it at 8, right?
Clearly there's room for improvement.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely left a lasting impression in my mouth.
So was it too spicy? Is that what you're saying?
No, it wasn't too spicy and it wasn't mild like the previous wing. It was very satisfying.
But what did you want more?
Maybe just a tad.
More heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
More heat?
Or heat, you say.
Alright.
Big Dick Daddy Matt Paul.
That's right.
Professor Big.
You get enough.
You're fucked.
What says Johnny Sins and Porn?
On my
Don't punish me, Professor Big Dick.
I love it.
Maintain your composure.
Composure's lost.
Oh, that was lost when we got
Chris.
We're getting kids.
Crisp, I will go 7.
Sorry,
Meat,
hang on with
I
Dave
will
Chappelle.
go 8. Mine was pretty meaty again. Flavor, I will go 9.5 with the flavor. That had some nice heat to it, but it wasn't so hot that I want to pour milk on myself or anything like that.
You don't gotta go get
Never.
napkins.
Sauce, I'll go 8 with the sauce. I would have liked a little more sauce on there, but it was alright.
Lost in the sun.
And price, I will go. What was the price again?
$170 a wing, but if you like them more,
Are you willing to pay for it again?
Yeah, I'm willing to pay for it, so I'll go 9 with the price.
ooh. Big Daddy Paul was going 83. Guys, you know I'm sad. He talked up the crisp and jumped it. I'm gonna slightly pump the brakes here.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
Did I
I'm gonna
fuck
go
it up?
8.5. You give it a 9.5 on the crisp.
You don't have to.
you're fine. Don't worry.
Everybody has different. Hey, here's the thing: if you don't want your wing as crispy as we do,
Right.
that would make sense. You're grading it higher. I'm gonna go 8.5 on the crisp. It took a little step backwards. I'm not upset. These things are caked. Ryan might call this a paste. I'd almost call this a paste. But I'm not upset. 8.5 on the crisp. I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the meat as well. These look smaller than this. I'm still not upset at the size anyway, or the size of these anyways.
Yeah.
Anybody who tells you the size doesn't matter, they're full of shit. It got real weird.
Yeah.
The amount of sauce, I'm gonna go 9. Nice covering.
Yeah.
The wherewithal was there.
Yeah, the wherewithal.
Great word.
What a word.
But it didn't smear to my hands.
Right.
So that's a really, really important aspect of the sauce. Flavor, I'm gonna go 9.5. That's a fucking good wing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that flavor. Cost, I'm gonna go 8.5. It's tough for me to go much higher than that.
Right.
On these wings, they're expensive.
170 is 170. 170 a wing's 170.
Yeah, man, but I'm gonna go 88 on these wings. Fucking good wing, boys. Bravo.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Golf clap.
Me too. Real quiet, like, you know. Captain Cajun
Sure.
himself.
Alright, here we go. So, before I get started here, were these specialty wings were automatically grilled?
Yes.
Am I correct on the menu?
Yeah, and
Whatever
it
it's
didn't
called?
seem grilled either.
I saw the grill marks, but it didn't take away from anything, really.
Bonus
they
points.
were a beautiful presentation, much like us four.
No.
You know?
Couldn't agree
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. For crispiness, definitely taking it down a notch. With the sauce, those were a lot saucier than the mediums. Crispiness is going to go down just a tad. I'm going to go 8.
But sauce me down factor goes up.
Always. For the amount of meat, definitely a lot better than the mediums. I'll go with 8 as well. Amount of sauce. This might be something here.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, 9.5. Due to the reasoning. that can we get all professional due to the reasoning. Just tell me an essay due to the reasoning.
Like he's in court.
All right, no, due to the reason that.
He said court, not him.
Not my first rodeo. The Buffalo Butte. Wonderfully said. It's not caked out of my hands. I barely needed to use this paper towel, and that excites me. You know? That makes me all horned up.
But it's not like this one that wasn't caked on and barely had anything.
Yeah.
This was so well covered.
Yeah.
This looks like I delicately talked a child into bed with a blanket, make sure every inch
I
is
feel
covered.
like it's the same as last week. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No.
Where it's not quite a paste, but it's the dry rub with the Cajun and the sauce with the Chipotle. With Chipotle, it's very tough to get that exact flavor of Chipotle. This perfected it, in my opinion. It was hot. Don't get me wrong.
Not too hot, though.
But it wasn't too hot.
That was the one thing I almost just wanted to say here. We've done actually Chipotle 2 times recently.
You know what it is in the flavor, but like this was.
You
I
get that
almost
nice.
wish it had a little more kick.
You get the nice smoky heat flavor, but the thing is usually, like you just alluded to, with the flavoring being done correctly, you could fuck up Chipotle.
Of course.
You could overdo it, and it's just.
honey Chipotles have we
Dude,
had
and
where
they're
it's
just-
literally honey.
And this is like
Trash.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. But this
We
was
tried,
done so well. Your flavor.
Flavor, I'm gonna go an 8.5.
Perfect A5.
8.5. You know, that's why we have guests on here. Everyone has a different palate, as they say. He thinks it's not hot enough. I thought it was. Oh, that lingered.
A little bit,
That lingered.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was
I
trying
can
to.
still-
I was, trying to take sips of this and sips of this, and it was still there. But 8.5, it's good.
Yeah.
I recommend those for
Yeah.
for people in general. For you, people.
You
And cost, I would pay for those again. I'm gonna go 9 for the cost.
You're gonna come in at 86.
That's solid for me.
I don't know if I said this. I think I did put this in the group chat with you guys. When I called these wings in, hey, can I get the medium? Can I get the Cajun Chipotle? What's the hottest wing you have? Cajun Chipotle. It makes sense that it lingered a little more for you.
Mm-hmm.
That is the hottest thing that she said they think they have.
I'm intrigued by these.
Yeah, I think
You know?
that, like I said, I think that's going to fall into the medium category.
Mm-hmm. I hope not in terms of like sauce, because those were something.
An 86 though, man.
That's
I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
You dig it?
Sucker.
Well,
Well, let's go, lady.
Although,
right.
we got some storytelling time here. I would say let these guys give a little bit about themselves. I'm going to refill Franco's drink.
You don't take half.
Oh, ah,
You alright?
toes.
That's going, Franko. Why not?
He said no. I'm good. Like,
Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that. Oh, I'm a drums guy, in case anyone can't tell.
I'm
So are you the drum daddy now?
That's right.
I'm intrigued.
Excellent service here.
Kenmore Tiki Light.
Yamato Japanese whiskey.
Franko found some Japanese whiskey.
I've never tried this before. I'm a big fan. I'm drinking it straight.
I thought he just said he's jerking it.
I'm jerking it straight.
Not to the left or the right, Franco.
By the way, this appears to be Ken's blue cheese. This is not homemade at all. I can tell.
Do you have it officially pegged for Ken's?
This is pretty damn close.
Okay, because I couldn't really
You can
figure
always
out.
tell by like those small blue cheese chunks, typically. Sorry.
You're good. I decided to go get some more whiskey. Guys, go ahead and dip first, Professor Dipalma.
Thank you.
And share our wings with our women after.
That's right.
The best thing with the flats is you can roll it so nicely. Just a reminder, guys, this was called hot, not extra hot, so.
Okay. They just had a hot, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, those were hotter.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think exactly what I predicted happened. It's very close to a medium.
This is what I would have expected.
I think those would be the medium. Yeah.
I think if that would have been a medium, I would have been way happier and rated a medium high. I'll start off. I'm gonna find my way in the middle between these two. Crispiest, least crispy. I have a nice little linger on my tongue. We'll save that.
Yeah. It had some spice.
I'm gonna go 8.5. Because I think I did 9 for this. I think I did like 8 for that on
Yeah, the
crisp.
crispiness is there.
It's there, but it's definitely not these.
It wasn't right away.
With the linger?
No, I'm saying with the crispiness. I took one bite, and it was like 7. Took a couple more bites. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I didn't
There's a
feel like a Komodo dragon in the zoo having to rip it away like, it's flaccid.
I definitely, yeah. It.
What the hell's in this drink?
Well, I mean, that's about 3 shots of whiskey for Franko function.
Does not compute.
I was so ready for his analysis. He said I was. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with an 8.5 on the meat. They've all been pretty reasonably decent rings. Rings. Ryan didn't have very big for the medium. I didn't think those were too bad. The amount of sauce, I'm gonna go 8.5 as well. It's covered. I didn't feel like I got too messy, and that's important. We look great.
Yeah.
Flavor, I'm gonna go 7.5. It didn't miss the mark. It is hot. It had a linger, but I wanted more. Price, I'm gonna go 7.5. It's passable. Not the worst hot, not the best hot. 81 total.
Yeah. Oh, that's alright. Not
Pretty
terrible.
good.
Captain Cajun?
Yeah, crispiness. I'm gonna go with 8.5. Like Kyle said, not as crispy as those. Not crispy, for lack of a better term, on the Chipotle Cajun. But yeah, 8.5 for the crispiness for these hot wings. The amount of meat, this one was actually a lot better than the previous two. I will go with 8 for the size. 8.
Oh, I get it.
I'll be here all day. Amount of sauce. Now this, more than those, I would consider a paste.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
Do you think those are paste or?
yeah, those I got more of a dry rub and sauce.
Okay.
These are more of a paste to me personally. By the look of them, those seem more of a paste, but just by the actual texture of it. Yeah, that's what I got personally. Let me go a 7.5 amount of sauce. I'm trying. When it comes to hot wings, I've noticed myself that they're not really that saucy, really.
No, not unless.
Not typically.
Barbell suicide.
Oh.
But that's
Right.
that's meant to kill you. We threw that out the other day. So happy we finally tossed that sauce. Yeah, I had a full bottle of
Oh,
barbell
wow.
suicide. And that shit is just.
Is it what? Just off the rails?
Frank, do you want to try something that'll hurt you on the hair?
Probably not.
I'm not gonna give him the bomb.
I'll do a little.
Dabble.
All right, let's finish this.
Never mind. For the flavor, right? I believe that's what I'm on.
Yes.
For the flavor, I feel like James would eat these. Shout out to James.
Hi, James.
James Hangle, not Rodeo Clown.
Oh no, we don't ever shout out him. Ever. We do it in subtle ways.
How's the rodeo, cowboy?
There it is. You know,
Shout out to Dennis too.
I feel like the Father Figures got
booted for
got
how's the rodeo
booted
cowboy?
for that clown somehow. You know?
Well, that's literally how it
Yeah,
happened.
literally.
We took a picture of a clown. Jason goes, how's the rodeo, cowboy? Oh, fuck.
Sorry about your baseball game, bud. I'll go with 8 for the flavor. These didn't completely kill me. And for the cost, 7.5. 79. I couldn't find 10 points somewhere.
Oh, it's like last night
Sorry,
all
you're not
over
the
again.
Miami Dolphins.
No, not ever. Don't you insult me.
Franko,
I'll just look at my broken leg.
You're upside down.
does yours also not work?
No, it hasn't moved in years.
Oh, I should put that out there, because mine also doesn't move.
Crispiness, I'll go 8.5. Flavor, I'll go 8. The amount of meat, I'll go 7.5. What am I missing?
Price?
Did you say meat?
Yes.
Sauce? I'm out of sauce.
7. Like it's hot, but to me it's not hot from my palate.
Mr. Big Shot here.
Yeah.
Like to me, the Cajun wings were hotter than those.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
And for the price,
It lingered more.
yes, yep. And for the price, I'll go with 7. In my opinion, the Cajun wings were the best wings of the night.
Absolutely.
Yes, 76 for you, Mr. Franco. And Professor Dipalma.
If the price were better, those might be an all-timer.
Yes.
Very good wing, but the price just kills it.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah, I mean,
Because if it's anywhere
you and I
below,
might
I
have
feel like
both boosted those over
125.
90. You and I might have boosted both those over 90 with a better...
Because if it's like even below like $1.50, I'm going. Probably
Yeah,
that's for the price.
$1.70's a little.
Joe Lee, you gotta try these, man.
Oh, yeah.
You and your Atlas tongue, you'll love them.
Congrats to your wife.
Lee!
What?
Congrats to his wife. You know?
I don't know if that's a good thing.
That's getting
It's
cut.
gotta be. It's gotta be.
I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
No, that's
I'm not saying.
We're already canceled.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try
Fuck.
Dave Chappelle.
That's alright.
Didn't get canceled.
You and me both.
I mean, we didn't get canceled last week when Feather said cunt. So.
Shit.
Oh, my turn. So crisp, I'll go 7.5 for crisp. Meat, I'll go 9. Sauce, I'll go 8.5 for sauce. You know, those, like, if those were more medium, I think my score eventually be a little higher.
Yeah.
Those aren't, I wouldn't say those are like true hot, because I did like these, I thought the Cajuns were hotter than the actual highs.
Wonderful insight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's why I'm a professor.
College diploma.
Professor Dipalma.
I met him in college.
She did.
Your mom goes to college.
Yes, she did.
I thought this was the
We
beginning
met
of
at
a
the
joke.
intro to phys ed class.
And then 10 years ago today, yesterday,
We went camping.
we went camping. And nothing has changed.
No. They're celebrating by drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
That was my cabin mate that
That's
weekend.
amazing. What a great day.
That weekend was something, man. I protected you from getting thrown out of the class. Mr. Dave had the wherewithal to trust me of all people.
I drink one.
Hey, did they all take off? No, man, they're sleeping.
we're-
You sure they're not missing? No, they're definitely sleeping.
We were
Don't
lost.
go bother them. They were tired.
We were lost in the woods.
Fuck you, Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
This fucking dude said, I know how to get to Stone Tower. And I go, man, it's fucking 10:30 at night, and I can't see 10 feet in front of me. No, man, I know where we're going.
You didn't know where it
It
was
took them
going.
4 hours to get back.
I didn't know where he was going.
They were lost in Allegheny backways,
I
like
was-
just walking through the woods.
I was
And
parched when I got back.
Is that when you drank all the
That's
orange
why I
juice?
drank all the orange
Fuck
juice.
you, Eugene.
Despite Eugene, yes. Eugene.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Eugene.
you.
I would be terrified.
Oh,
It was
well,
terrifying.
so I'll be honest, I'm usually Mr. Nature himself. I love the woods. And when I realized, hey man, my phone's gonna die if I keep the flashlight on, I can't see fucking 5 feet in front of me.
Sure.
I'm going back. They're like, oh, you pussy. It's like, no, I like my life more than this.
Of course.
And then I kept all of them in the class because
did.
he literally, the teacher's like, I haven't seen, and just named off all of them. Where are they? It's like, real tired, man. They went right back to the cabin. They're sleeping. They're lost in the woods.
That's a fear of mine, 'cause being lost in the woods, not knowing, like pitch dark. You know, I saw Blair Witch Project. That shit's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but there were at least lights on the camera for Blair Witch. Man.
Yeah,
It
we
was
had
dark.
nothing.
They had nothing.
That's
you know,
terrifying.
I hear a fucking tree branch go snap, and I'm fucking shitting my pants.
Fucking people
That's what
disappear.
you're
Shit
saying.
is. Alright,
You know, this
where were you going with this?
Okay, I did crisp, meat,
I'll back them go
sauce,
Flavor.
Flavor. I'll go 8 for the flavor. It did linger a little bit, the hot, but still that was hotter than the actual hot. And then price, I'll go 6 for price.
You're gonna go with a 78 as well. Well, before we give Matt his chance to shine, Franco, tell us a little about yourself, and I'm gonna prepare you to death.
Let's see. My name's Mike Franko. I'm 32. He's laughing in my face.
No, I'm not.
I know Kyle through the Buffalo Zoo. I worked at the Buffalo Zoo for close to 10 years.
We
That's
jerked
how I
off
met
elephants
Kyle.
together.
I did not.
What a time.
That's how I met Kyle.
I'm jerking off
And
elephants.
we used to go to local wrestling shows together. And
Why didn't you go to the last one? You did go to the last one, didn't you?
uh,
You didn't. Something was. You had something. We'll go to the next one.
What's your Instagram, Franco?
Franco
Continue.
Franco _ Americano 89.
That's all I needed to know. That's it.
What's your fucking underscore?
My underscore.
What's your underscore?
underscore?
Aren't you Matty Ice?
Yes,
with
I am.
numbers.
My Matty Ice 151. That's my.
That's
underscore.
very original.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
No,
you.
I
You know why
think
it's
it's a-
151?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I don't know if
do you want me to do this sometime?
Was it your
Oh yeah, we're gonna
No.
we're gonna let you ride in pain. Do you have anything else you want to tell the nice people on the air before you die?
Who's your guy?
It's a fade on the turn.
All right, guys. This sauce requires top-level heat tolerance. Consider yourself warned. You will regret this experience, but you will have no one to blame but yourself. Handcrafted in small batches in a lab so secret that you will never suspect a thing if you walked by it, except for the flames.
I'm fucking now I'm nervous.
So on the hot sauce scale, this comes in at a clean 10 of 10.
Ooh.
Take a bite.
Franco is going to be out of commission for 25 minutes. Matt, do you want to give your
Sure.
finals?
Yes. My Instagram, as we said, is Matty Ice _151.
It's very original.
Thank you.
Shut up and eat. Chicken wing, you fuck.
I want to give a shout out to my nephew Luca. Happy 5th birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday,
Happy
man.
Luca.
How's a wink?
That's child's play.
A child's play, he says. Was Chucky here? Or-
It's going to linger.
That's alright.
Oh my, I'm
like-
impressed.
I'd like to thank these guys for having me on again. Always a
And
blast.
another winking Drisky ahead.
Winking Drisky.
Another drinking whiskey ahead.
That's my porn name.
Mike winking Drisky Franco.
The underground porn.
Never mind. Not even gonna say it. Well, he's got a dungeon too, so you know.
We already said he's the bouncer at the sex dungeon. Captain Cajun, give your rundown.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go out of order here.
Sure.
Shout out to Hall 2 Goes There, the podcast
Yes, sir.
starring my cousins Gary and Joe. Oh, you're gonna take a
wanna
dabble?
smell.
It's gonna.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That is thick.
Yeah. It's not a fun
Is
time.
it from the?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
That was the one that I couldn't feel because the bomb hurt me so bad.
Oh, wow.
And then I went back one day and went, this was probably going to be good on rice. No, it's
No, he
not.
texted us immediately. He's like, bro.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
He's like, I drank so many liquids.
Yeah. Hall 2 Goes There. I keep wanting to say Hall 2 Goes There, the Chicken Wing Podcast, and it's not a Chicken Wing
Our
Podcast.
banner's back, guys. This is not the fantasy beast, so we're gonna find them anymore.
Hall 2 Goes There. Gary and Jason, my cousins, usually hold down the fort. I'm the producer of fuckery. Jason will be producing these shows. Well, we'll be discussing these shows with a insert guest name here going forward. Shout out to Fantasy Beasts and where to find them. I'm holding down the fort currently, talking about fantasy football, all aspects of it. What to expect when expecting. I don't think it's it. Aaron Rodgers and his not being
Immunization.
vaccinated immunization.
I'm
Um,
what did you say? I've been immunized.
I've been
immunized.
immunized.
That meme of him sideways, like on the fucking turf.
Shout out to Talking Trashed. We're kind of just do what we're doing here. Have some drinks and talk some shit. So shout out to those three things, and shout out to Gary Halt. Hopefully everything works out, and we'll have him back sooner than later. Now give your rundown, because I figured we'll split it, so I don't have to
That was good.
take
You're
a deep-seated...
completely fine. Shout out to the planner box. Oh, Canada. Oh, I'm sorry.
My home and native land,
Take
true
Take
patriot love, and all thy sons command.
That's enough. Only Josh should sing the entire song. You know,
Josh and I both
that's
that.
it. You know, that is specialized for Josh and Kyle. You know, Veterans Minimum Podcast, Nick the Lab Show. Actually, not Nick the Lab Show. Nick Deus 10.
Nick Deus 10
on Twitter. The Basement Yard Podcast. with Joe Santagato, Frank Alvarez.
Did you work on them yet?
No,
Son of a bitch.
he's, good. He'll be back.
It can't be bothered.
Movies, me? I can't. We're too much of a commitment. We've already been through this.
2 hours.
I can listen to a podcast for 2 hours, but a movie? Yo, count me out. Anyway, Piz243
On all social media.
on all social media platforms. Also, the Dump Off podcast. My homies from Twitch made they're currently doing a.
Betting podcast.
No, that one's actually
That's
just
not
like a
that?
regular sports
Oh.
podcast. The betting one is Upsets and Underdogs with Will Blackman.
That was when the
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston was on.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston was on there. Shout out to my brother for having a child.
Rodney?
Yes, Rodney.
Rodney!
You know what a girl?
Child
He's having a
business.
girl. Shout out to you, Jesse, too. Love you guys.
Uncle Ryan down here.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
How about that shit? Yeah, that's all I just think of right now. Just fucking
What timing to finish that drink? As Ryan already alluded to, shout out to Damien up in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. He'll hook you up with a great charcuterie board. Charcuterie board.
So we can visit.
We can visit. They still have a
We'll go
trip to
there.
come down.
Yeah,
I still
we'll
plan
go.
on going up to see him.
Absolutely.
He'll make you a normal charcuterie board. He'll make you a dessert board. You want it? Damien's your guy. Hit him up. The
Sounds
platter
like a
box.
good idea.
Shout out to Renegade Studios. Our dude Charlie, he's in town right now from Florida.
Nice.
So shout out to them. Love him. Great work. Great graphics. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check us out on Sundays when we do our Fantasy Beast show. And you can see he's got this great countdown video, this wonderful border. That's all him, folks. He's great. Shout out to Jeanette at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo. She keeps this ugly mouth looking pretty. It's a fade on top. So hit her up. Check it out on our site if you want more info. We'll take care of you. Tell her that we sent you. I don't know what it's gonna do. Maybe you guys have things while she's eating your hair. Eating your hair.
Kind of salon is that?
Eating your hair.
Eating your hair.
Shout out
This
to
was not 58 minutes for sure. This
No.
broke.
We didn't break it.
No?
It's 47. Shout out to Chicken Dippin'. Our dude Kyle at chicken_dippin' on Instagram or chickendippin.com. They're magical. I can get all the blue cheese in there.
They're lovely.
We can cover our wings. Ching ching.
Cover Franco.
But guys, I need each of you to be a wing. Until next time, you keep on spreading those wings, spreading those legs. Peace out, guys.
Cue the music.